It's that spooky time of year where all we want is a crisp, cool, dark evening, some hot apple cider, and a good story that will send a chill to your very soul. My name is Mary Galimi, your host for This Is You, and for Halloween this year, my colleagues and I here at the Dennis Swick Chicago Musicians Advisory Studio are sharing some of our scariest stories from our performance careers. This week, you'll be hearing from my colleague and fellow trumpet player, Ryan Adamsons, here at the Chicago Musicians Advisory Studio. All right. I'm going to keep an eye on this to make sure it doesn't stop.
So this is probably this game. It's very broadly related to music and playing. There's a trumpet involved, but this is when I was in undergrad, and my buddy and I had rented a house, and the deal was the guys before us had trashed it. And so they gave us really cheap rent. It was like this 6-bedroom house with a separate garage. And they were like, if you can like fix it up while you're in it, we'll pay for all of the supplies and everything and keep your rent cheap. We're like, done. So we had this house for like most of undergrad, but this was in the first 2 years, I think, we were living there. And at this point, it was just me and my buddy. So it was just two of us in this giant house. And in the meantime, the guy we had originally worked out the agreement with sold the house to his brother. We didn't meet him, but it was just like, hey, my brother owns that house. And we're like, all right, same deal. We're like, all right, cool. So it was all like email and phone, no big deal. So we had, talked all this out. Everything's good. The dang, I'm trying to remember when it was. So it would have been in the fall. And I came back from practicing, and I'm the only one home. And so I just kind of like come in. And again, it's like a 3-level house. So there's like the first floor and then 4 bedrooms on the second floor, and then there's an attic that had 2 bedrooms. But I just kept it shut because then we didn't have to pay for the heat since there were only 2 of us in the house. And like John would go up and he would get something and forget to shut the door. So I come home and see that. And I'm like, all right, I'm shutting the door to the upstairs. And I'll complain to John again later, no big deal. So I'm sitting in the room right next to the door to the upstairs. And I'm just messing around on my computer, got some music on it, and been home maybe 10 minutes at this point, and I hear the door like about 3 inches from my face, but in the hallway just go and then like flies open, here boom, and the lights go out in the hallway, and I was just like, wait, what? Like, yeah, so I freaked out a little bit, but like definitely like pause the music. I'm like, did I imagine this? I'm like, no, because the light is out, and I'm like, but maybe the light just burned out. So I'm like talking myself out of anything happening because I'm like, no, that's messed up, and then. So I'm like almost at the point where I'm like, okay, maybe nothing happened. And then I hear like something at the bottom of the stairs go boom towards the front of the house. And that kind of was kind of like a thump and like a crash. I'm like, okay, no, something in the house, that's messed up. Not okay. And I'm like looking around the room, and like this is where the trumpet comes in, because the only mildly threatening object I have in the house is an old Ambassador trumpet that we would use for practicing, and like we would take dents out of for fun and whatever. So like I'm like, okay, well I've got this extremely threatening student model trumpet now. And so I decided, I'm like, okay, we're gonna start at the top of the house and like work our way down so that I don't have something sneak up behind me, I guess. So I like go upstairs and I'm doing this, and the whole time I'm like clearing out each room, like obviously scared out of my mind, but I'm also going like my intro monologue is the worst, and helping out goes like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna hand it the trumpet? Like, hey, evil spirit, I found this trumpet for you, like, surprise, So we're like clearing out each room and getting more and more freaked out. And I'm like talking myself out of it again, like maybe I had acknowledged it. Maybe nothing happened and nothing's in the house. I haven't heard anything for a while. It's fine, And so then I finally, right about this point, I've cleared out, the top 2 floors. And I'm like kind of going like, maybe nothing's here. I don't need to go downstairs. I can just live in the top of the house without ever leaving again. That's fine, And then I hear like from the front of the house all the way to the back, and then like we had our stack of pizza boxes. I'd love to say we were gonna recycle them, but we were just bachelors. And then like just sort of like the pizza boxes, and I was like, okay, screw this. So I like grab my car keys and I was like jingle, 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 loud, stomp, stomp down the stairs. And there's a side door because there's like 5 steps and I could get out of the house. I'm like, nope, you own the house. Whoever lives here now, like it's your house now. Have fun, like. And like got in my car and like peeled out and like went to my girlfriend's for the night. Sorry, Mom. And I remember she was like, we should totally go back. And I'm like, no, we should not. Like, have you never seen a movie in your life? And I like left a message for my roommate. I'm like, hey, the house is haunted. Hope you survive. Have fun, you know. Like I didn't have my phone with me, so I was like calling from her phone. But anyway, so next morning I go back in the daylight to get my horn for like a lesson or something, and I grab my phone because I didn't grab it on the way out. And there's a voicemail from our landlord. He's like, hey man, I hope I didn't freak you out last night. And so like proceeds to explain some of it. I call him, and like by the end we're laughing. We're like, yeah, just anyway. So he's like, yeah, so I had some extra insulation, and I was like, maybe they need some insulation for the attic, but I don't even know if they have it. And he's like, so I just stopped by on my way home and like saw you guys were at home. I'm like, well, I'll just check. So he goes upstairs and he's in the attic, and that's when I come home. At which point he realizes, oh crap, I'm in this guy's attic, and like we've never met face to face. So he's like, so why would I could be like, surprise, I'm your landlord, but like, why would he know that? So he's like, so I tried to call you, didn't pick up. And I'm like, yeah, I went and plugged in my phone in my room and didn't do that. My wife is right now nodding her head because I still do that. But yeah, then so he's up in the thing. He's like, okay, what do I do? And he heard me turn on music, so he's like, maybe I'll sneak out. So he's like, I can sneak by the music. He's like, because I remember I left the door open to the top part of the house, so I can just open the door and sneak out. He's like, and I got there, and you know, it's like the door was shut, and I'm like, well, maybe if I push on it. And so he pushed on it, and that was what made the jiggling. And he's like, so I panicked and just opened the door, and then like I turned on the lights on the way out, and then like froze because I'm like, why did I turn out the lights? You know, and so now at this point, he and I are about 4 feet from each other, both freaking out, going like, oh man, what are we gonna do? You know, like, and you
just
know,
up the wall,
of the wall. Yeah, so like we're both like, okay, you know, and he's like, so I started trying to sneak down the stairs, and this is when I was talking myself out of maybe nothing happened. He's like, and then I stepped on a stair and it squeaked, which I didn't even hear, but he's like, so it's like I panicked, so I run to the front of the house and I tripped. I hit the coffee table. And so that was a lot of noise I heard, but he's like, then I saw your gun, and I was like, whoa, what? And like in my head I remember, I'm like, oh right, we had this airsoft gun, like that shoots the little plastic BBs, that definitely looked like a 9mm, and like we literally just had it to shoot at the TV when we were angry without hurting it. But like in the dark, like he just like saw it. He's like, yeah man, so I knew if you have a gun on your coffee table, you should damn sure got a gun right now. So he's like, so I just sat there by the front door with like my hands up, and like so I was freaking out, you know, like with my extremely, you know, dangerous trumpet, and he thinks I have a gun, you know, and which again, this could have ended very tragically, but at least it didn't. So. Yeah, so then like I'm clearing out the upstairs, and he's like, so I finally like heard you upstairs, like, well maybe I can sneak out the back. He's like, so that's when he's like, then I heard his squeaky board again, which again I didn't hear, but I heard him run. He's like, then I ran to the back, and I like tripped and fell in all the boxes, and like I was like, oh man, so I like sat there with my hands up, and he's like, that was when I'm like, I'm out. You know, he's like, so I snuck out the door, and he's like, I heard you leave. So then I was like, man, I'm gonna get out of here too. So he's like, so we both left the house within about 30 seconds of each other, running from each other, both threatened by nothing. Yeah, so the moral of the story I told him, I was like, yeah man, we're good on insulation, so appreciate the offer, but yeah, we're okay on that. And also I was like, just call whenever, you know, like he's like, oh, I'm never going in the house again if you're not there. So, but yeah, so all ended well, and the house isn't haunted, and no one died. We'll call it.
Yeah, the moral of the story that I'm hearing here is always keep an old ambassador or your student trumpet
right.
close reach should you need, you know, safety from a ghost or intruder.
Right, yeah, no, and again, we had jokes forever actually about the ambassador. Who was the ambassador? It was going to be like our ambassador to the spirit world, wherever.
We hope you enjoyed this story from the Chicago Musicians Advisory Studio. We are preparing for Thanksgiving with stories of thanks. These will be stories about the mentors, places, and experiences from our lives that have meant the most to us as musicians. If you have a good story or would like to know more about the Musicians Advisory Studio, contact me, Mary Galimi, at denniswickapp@gmail.com. Have a great day.